Hello again, Storm fans. It's Aden here, and I'm delighted to bring you an interview with our latest signing, CJ Garcia. CJ, welcome to the Manchester Storm.
Thank you, thank you. Thanks for you guys being so welcoming.
Well, first of all, we'll just tell everybody a little bit about you, CJ. You're a 27-year-old defenseman from Pickering, Ontario, Canada. His hockey journey so far has seen him play junior hockey in the OHL, followed by some appearances in the East Coast Hockey League, and then on to say Carleton University.
Yeah, Carlton. Yeah,
Carleton University in the U Sports League before continuing his pro career in Europe. Brief stay in France before spending last season in Romania with ASC Corona Brasov. We've got quite a few things to get into here, but before we get into all that, how about we start by talking about how you got started in hockey?
yeah. So it's pretty, standard. I feel like Canadian story. My family, they're not from Canada originally. My dad is from Trinidad, so when moving here, we moved to the street where everybody was playing road hockey, and then from there, I started playing road hockey, and some of the parents said, you should put him in hockey, and then from there, played 1 year house league, and then made the jump to AAA the year after that. So it was basically, I took a very strong liking to the game, and I just loved it and kept working at it, and then the rest is history.
Tell us about your journey in the OHL. I saw that you had a few years in Barry. You changed clubs a couple of times, but you ended up being part of the leadership group in your two later teams.
Yeah, so I was drafted to Barry in the third round, and I was grateful for playing my first year when I was 16 and learning from the legend Dale Howard-Chuck and learning from Mark Scheifele and Aaron Ekblad, who's in the finals right now, and a bunch of guys that are just playing in the NHL. So playing there and then making the jump to get a bigger role in Guelph and Saginaw was amazing. I think I just learned a lot of things from the people I played with in Barry, because all those guys are pretty much all leaders I've played with, and show me the right way to do things on and off the ice, and how to carry yourself, how to take care of your body. And I think that just transcended into what I do and how I try to help people to get better and to win matches, basically.
And how would you describe yourself as a player?
I would say I am a two-way defenseman. I'm very good at my strength is skating and moving the puck and making a great first pass. But I also love jumping into the rush when I have the opportunity and creating offense off the blue line, or even jumping in the zone all the way to the net if I have to. And I think that's really, really what helps me stand out.
And looking at your profile, so I noticed you had your last year in the OHL, but then you also made some appearances in the ECHL for Colorado. Sorry,
Yeah.
Wheeling. Sorry, you ended up Colorado afterwards. So how did that come about?
Basically, it was my last year, and I knew we weren't going to make the playoffs with Saginaw. So, I asked the OHL. I said, "Hey, can I leave early, basically, to go start my pro career?" And I basically left, got down to Wheeling, and started playing there, and it was a great experience. But as soon as I got there, they told me before, we're going to trade you in a futures pick, so we're not going to resign you, basically. And that's when in the summer I found out I was going to Colorado, and Colorado was another great experience with a lot of, I think that team won the Kelly Cup that year. So, a lot of experienced guys, and it was great to learn from them. But that was one of the years where the NHL had Vegas coming into the league, and then a lot of teams were sharing farm teams. So a lot of guys that are in the AHL are in the ECHL, and it just everything gets log jammed and pushed down. So I think that's when I made the decision to go to school at university sports.
Yeah, that was going to be my next question because I could see that you started that season with Colorado, played a handful of games, and then you went into university with Carleton, and you were there for a good few years in the youth sports league. So what did you do at university? What really changed your mind about going from pro hockey back to university?
Just after we're done playing, there's life after hockey. So my parents always told me, get a nice education. Even if you still play, it's definitely going to help down the road, and you're going to be able to, meet a lot of interesting people, maybe go down different avenues, and playing university and being able to do school at the same time was just a bonus. So it was really good. I enjoyed every moment of it.
What did you study?
I studied communications and business.
Okay, so for life after hockey, then what are you thinking? What was it you're looking to do?
I honestly, I've been going down a lot of different avenues. There's so many different directions I could go into, but I definitely love the media side of sport in general, and running a business as well. Like my family's got a family business they have, and doing that. But I'm a big football fan too, so it's just like I would love to get into the media side of football after, even if it's in MLS or in Europe or somewhere. I don't know. I just love the media side of it, and how you get to interact with these players and do a lot of things that are just very, very unique, I'd say, and bring the face in.
I did wonder which football you were talking about for a second. Then you never know when you talk to people from North America. It's usually the American football they're talking about when they say football. But it's good to know that you're on our side.
Yeah, no, definitely, definitely. I grew up playing football throughout Canada, and I had to make the decision. I thought I was pretty good. I had to make the decision of playing hockey or football. So I have more opportunity for football. I mean, for hockey in Canada. So that's why I chose it.
That's cool. Well, I noticed in 2021, you played 6 games for Carleton, and then you headed off to France for Anglet. How did that come about?
Um, just like everyone else that year, it was COVID reasons, and I was graduated in the summer, so I was like, because we missed that full year, and I was already graduated, and I was like, might as well pick up some extra classes just to keep playing a bit. I don't know what's gonna happen, and then they basically canceled the season after those 6 games, and I was just like, I'm done school. I don't know why I'm still here, basically, and that's when I made the jump to France, and yeah, it was amazing.
So tell us about the league over there. I mean, actually, before you get to that, I mean, how did you end up in France? Like, because obviously before you played in the Coast League, did you just
Yeah,
say, right, I want to go to Europe, and that was what came
yeah.
about? What led to France?
So basically, I knew I was gonna want to come to Europe when we were in school, because our school did a trip to Europe, and we played teams. We played teams in France. We played teams in Germany, and we had a really good showing, and we beat every team that we played here, even the Dell team called Schwinnigan Wings, and a Dell 2 team, and we beat them, and we had a really good showing. So after that, I was in contact with agents and people over here, and they're just saying, once you're done school, let us know when you want to come over here and play. And that was one of the avenues I had, was one in Anglet, and I couldn't say no.
And how did you find the league, Magnus?
It was good. It's so I played in Romania and now the Magnus, and the two leagues are very kind of similar, but France is I'd say a little softer hockey, that's for sure, especially with the reffing and everything, but a lot of skill within the league, and I thought it was pretty good. The top 5 teams have some of the best skill in the world, and you could see that through like the World Championships, and France doing well there, and them doing well in the CHL. And so the league is pretty good. The top 5 teams are outstanding.
And tell us about Romania. Like, how did you end up in Romania? What was the culture like there?
That was definitely different. Romania is a beautiful place. Like I know a lot of people really don't know much about it, but we played in the Liga, which is connected with the Hungarian league. So we had three teams in Romania, and then the rest of the teams were in Hungary. And I basically got connected through ex teammate I played with. He said, "Hey man, it's a great opportunity for us to play and make some decent money in Romania." And you know, we were with a group of what 7 or 8 Canadians, and it was a great experience over there. And we were very close to winning in the semifinals in Game 7, but stuff happens, obviously. But yeah, it was a great experience, great league, and I can't say nothing bad about it.
And now you're coming to Manchester. So how did your move come about?
Well, I was talking to Manchester the year before, in the summer in contract negotiations, and then I got a different offer, and I decided to take it. But this year, I said I think I'm going to come back to Manchester. Heard nothing but great things, like I said before, and you know, Ginner is going to give me a great opportunity, to play and really show myself and show the fans and show everybody in the league what I can do and how I can play. And it's just an exciting opportunity that I couldn't miss.
Yeah, and obviously you said Jeremy Brodeur, he was our coaches player of the year last year. So I'm interested to know exactly what he said about us in the league.
Oh, he just said this league is really good. He said the team is amazing. He said the city is amazing. He said nothing but good things. He's like, this place is he's honestly the best. It's the best.
So before we wrap up, anything you'd like to say to the fans?
Yeah, just I'm excited to play in front of you guys, and I really can't wait to get down there and get things started.
Excellent. Well, CJ, it was great meeting you, and we'll see you in September.
Yeah, see you in September.